So can you see something? What can you see there? Okay. This is day 3, right, for us? This is day 3, and we start the class right away here. Okay. I just be there. Just be there. I need somebody to respond to me so that I confirm that things are going well. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Just keep on responding. Can you see the screen?
Yes, sir.
All right. What can you see?
Online learning materials.
Okay. So here, today we learn few things there. That is grammar. Today we learn grammar. Okay, you'll be watching the screen there. So this is grammar task. Here we will be learning how to respond, how to change, or how to report permission into indirect speech or reported speech. Okay. So after that, we will also learn here how to, what do you call, how to write an invitation card. Okay. But before that, in this lesson, you will be able to learn the difference between reporting and reported speech, followed by how you change them, and you will be also able to write short narratives of any conversation or event you come across in everyday life. Beside that, one more point, as I included down there, I haven't mentioned here. Sorry, there was some disturbance of the sound. Okay, can you hear?
Yes, sir.
All right, let's go down. So this is the task. This is how we will go to report. Okay, let's see here. Read the following conversations and find whether the speaker is giving or withholding permission. Can I use your pencil? Yes, go ahead. If you report the whole conversation into one sentence, how do you do that? So A, suppose anybody A, can I use pencil? And B says, yes, go ahead. Okay. You simply have to report this way, like B allows A to use his pencil. B allows, or B is allowed to use A's pencil. Okay, in this way we will use. So we will be making use of the words like allow, permit, okay, forbid. If they don't allow, then forbid. Like in the second case, you can see, may I have a few minutes with you? There, B says, I'm afraid not. So in this case, we say doesn't allow or didn't allow or forbid or did not permit. Or in case of one, we can also use permitted. So may I have a few minutes with you? B says, I'm afraid not. So you can say B didn't allow A to have a few minutes with him or with her. A, B can be boys or girls. So this is how we go on. I'll just play a very short video and then we will go next. Okay. All right. We will go next. I'll stop sharing this one. I'll play a very small video and then I will just what do you do? I'll play something different. Okay. I'll play a video and just watch it, and then you will be using learning how to use allow or permit. Okay, in this video you'll be using how to use allow or permit in this video. Let me just start. Okay, just wait. Okay, I have to start sharing again. All right. Have to start share screen. Okay. So here I will be playing a very short video, and then that will tell us more. If please tell me, okay, if sound does not come, you tell me. All right. What can you see there on the screen?
Nothing.
Okay, it's blank. Something is moving around.
No.
Nothing is there.
Yeah,
Okay, video.
it is coming.
Okay, YouTube is opening. Okay, just check. If the sound doesn't come, just tell me. I'll fix it. Okay, it's lagging. Just wait. Just wait for a few
Hi
minutes.
classmates, in this lesson we've got some more confusing words for you. In this video we'll look at allow, permit or let. Before we get started, don't forget to subscribe.
It's on. Don't worry. Because a lot of people are using the same internet here at our home. There are 3 teachers. They're using concurrently at the same
Okay,
time.
allow, permit and let are verbs that all have a similar meaning. Give permission or make it possible for somebody to do or have something. A permit is a noun, for example a driver's permit or a parking permit. Permit is more formal than allow, and allow is more
Not clear.
formal than let.
It's
We
coming,
use
okay?
a
Because
direct object
internet.
plus to plus infinitive after permit and allow.
I'll replay
So
it.
we allow or permit someone to do something. For example, I would not allow a child to have a TV in their room. Notice here, child object to have is infinitive. We don't say not allow child have TV. On the other hand, we let someone do something, so we use an infinitive without to after let. For example, why don't you let me go? We don't say not let to go. Okay guys, and the last point, passive with permit and allow. We often use the passive with permit and allow. Permit is often used for official public notices. For example, you are not allowed or permitted to smoke here. Okay guys, thanks for watching. If you didn't catch everything, don't forget you can always watch it again.
I'm playing it again, okay? Please have
Hi
a look now.
classmates, in this lesson we've got some more confusing words for you. In this video we'll look at allow, permit or let. Before we get started, don't forget to subscribe. Okay, allow, permit and let are verbs that all have a similar meaning. Give permission or make it possible for somebody to do or have something. A permit is a noun, for example a driver's permit or a parking permit. Permit is more formal than allow, and allow is more formal than let. We use a direct object plus to plus infinitive after permit and allow. So we allow or permit someone to do something. For example, I would not allow a child to have a TV in their room. Notice here, child is the direct object, to have is the infinitive. We don't say not allow child have TV. On the other hand, we let someone do something, so we use an infinitive without to after let. For example, why don't you let me go? We don't say not let to go. Okay guys, and the last point, passive with permit and allow. We often use the passive with permit and allow. Permit is often used for official public notices. For example, you are not allowed or permitted to smoke here. Okay guys, thanks for watching. If you didn't catch
Okay. So you heard a video, right? You saw the video, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right. So now what we do is we go to see more structures that I was showing you through the slides. Let's go back to slide again. Okay. Let's go back to slides. And I will just share it with you. Okay. Just slide back. Yes. Now the same thing.
Yes, sir.
He used three different words: allow, permit, and let. So you can also use allow, permit, and let either in the passive voice or in the active voice. As he says, we all say the same thing, that permit and allow are usually used in the passive voice, like he is permitted to do something, I am permitted to do something, he is allowed to do something, he isn't allowed to do something, or or they allowed him to do something, he permitted him to do something, either active voice or passive voice. You may also use let. He was let to go home. Instead of saying that, he let him go, that would be better. In case of let, you may use active voice. That sounds good, that's better. But in case of allow and permit, you may use passive voice. Let's go to examples now, more our task. Okay, let's see next. Let's go down now and see what comes. Let me go for full screen now. Okay, now you can see full screen. Okay, that was what we did. In the same manner, why not you write what A says, how A is asking for permission, how B is allowing or withholding. That means giving permission or withholding. In here, the first case is allowing or giving permission. Second case is withholding, means not allowing or not giving, not agreeing or not saying yes. Let's go to the second one and try to do this. Okay, Ritisa, use protector, of course. So here permission is granted. So A is asking for protector and B is allowing. So how do you write the sentence? You tell me now. Okay, you tell me now. Then I will ask others. Okay. How do we do that? Number one.
Yeah.
So you can say A, use protector. May I use, can I use? You
Yes.
can use the structures that we learned yesterday. May I use, can I use? Is it okay if I use? Use any one of these and just make a sentence for A.
May I use protector?
Your protector. May I use your protector? You may also use the word please to make it even formal. Okay. So may I use your protector? Then the B says what? B says yes, of
Yes,
course.
of course.
I'm
You
afraid
can.
not. You can. I'm afraid not. These are the structures what we learned yesterday. Remember not? And now
Yes, sir.
you'll have to transform. Now you all have to transform the dialogues A and B, what they said, into one sentence, into reported speech. Like A is asking for permission, B granted the permission. B says okay. That means B allowed A, or A is permitted. A is permitted to use
P.
B's pencil or B's protector. So you can also use the past tense, because we are taking it in the form of a dialogues here where people are talking and just sharing their ideas. We are using present tense. But when you say the same thing after some time later, you use past tense, like B allowed A to use his protector, or A was permitted. You can write in the passive voice, A was permitted to use his A was permitted to use his pencil, or A was permitted to use B's protector. So okay, this is how you go on.
Yes, sir.
Now I will mute you. I'll go to next person. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Now I'll go to somebody else. I should be giving chances to others as well. Okay. So now Suyogya Sreshta is there. Suyogya.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
All right. Now it's your turn to answer. Okay. Did you understand what I was saying until now? So
No, sir.
which one you did understand? Here we are talking about changing the permission. Okay. Reporting permission into reported speech, means the indirect speech. So two people are talking here. Let's go to the previous slide and then you will know it better. Okay. Let's see
sir.
this. Let's see this one. A is asking, look at this. There are two people, two sets of dialogues. A is asking B, can I use your pencil? B says, yes, go ahead. That means B has permitted A. That means here permission is given. This unit is all about giving and withholding permission, right? We did something yesterday. I gave you some expressions, how we permit, how we give permission, how we withhold permission. So A says, can I use your pencil? B says, yes, good. So report A and B's dialogue into one sentence. How do you report it? So B allowed A to use his pencil. Finished. Or A was permitted to to use B's pencil. You can use either in the present tense.
Always reporting is always in passive.
No, not always in passive. Okay, not always in passive. Only in case of the use of the words like allow and permit. All right, allow and permit. Not always. Reported speech and active passive voice, we often get confused. In case of reported speech, we change tenses. Present tense becomes past tense becomes past perfect. But in case of voice, the tense never changes. Like he is writing a book becomes a book is being written by him. So it's the same tense. Only the change of subject, object, places. Okay, tense remains the same.
Yes, sir.
Only the action becomes less important. In case of active voice means subject is behavior or subject is more important than the action. But in passive voice, action is more important than the agent. Agent means
Okay,
the
sir.
person who does the work. So you can change now. Can you try to change number 2, dialogue number 2 into reported speech together? Okay, two of them are talking.
Reported speech.
Yeah, look, A says, may I have a few minutes with you? And B says, I'm afraid not. So previously what I said B allowed A to use his pencil. Finished. This is the reported speech. Or A was allowed to use B's pencil.
B forbade
Yeah,
A to have few minutes with.
Perfect, with him. Okay, B forbade A to have a few minutes with him. Finished. Or the same thing, didn't allow also you can say, or you can say didn't permit also you can say. All right, B didn't permit A to have a few minutes with him. Finish. Or you can say in using let also, B didn't let A to have a few minutes with him. Let's go. So you understood, right, how you do it?
Yes,
Okay,
sir.
it's not so difficult. Now look at this, use protector, we already did this. So you're just writing dialogues here. So A says, may I use, running out of time, I'm adding, okay? Please just come there, back. Now, so we are here. So you already did this. Are you there, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Okay, because the time lapse is there always. So we are not disconnected this time. I just upgraded it. Now see. So here you write two dialogues. A is asking for permission with B. So he can say, can I use a protector? May I use a protector? Is it all right if I use a protector? Okay, I would appreciate it if you could allow me to use a protector. So formal. So there are different ways. And B says, oh, sure. Yes, you can. No, I'm not. No, I'm afraid not. Okay, say, yes, you can, but you mustn't misuse it. So you can give permission with a lot of conditions, or you can simply say no. Don't directly say no. Say, I'm sorry, you can't. I'm using it now. I'm afraid not. Okay, I'm afraid not. I have only one protector, like that. Let's go to next one. So the same thing. Now you are muted. Okay, let's go to next. Let's go to somebody else there, and he will try now. Let's see who's there. I'm going further. Sangyan. Sangyan's profile picture is very dangerous. Okay, Sangyan, you have to change it. It's scary. I don't know what it looks like, a kind of a worm. Sangyan, my scrolling is not working well. Okay, Sangyan Shrestha. Sangyan, unmute yourself there and then tell me. Sangyan Shrestha, are you there in our group or not? Sangyan Shrestha. If you don't respond, I will remove you, and you are in the blacklist. You can never come back again. Sangyan. Sometimes I just give entry to people. Sangyan, let me check the name. Sangyan Bhakta Shrestha. Okay, Sangyan, are you there or not? Sangyan.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, you see your profile picture. SBS, what does that mean? So we all get confused. We suspect that you might be an intruder and you are listening to our secret, our confidential matters. So you might be removed. So please change your profile picture. Everyone, you must have, last time also I told you, you must have a very clean, tidy picture in your profile photo. Okay, don't just put whatever you like, because this is a formal class. Though you are stay home, but it is like a class. It is a class, and these classes are formal. Okay, let me not waste time on these things, instructions and protocols all the time. Okay, Sangyan will be answering me. Play football, I'm afraid I can't let you. So A is asking for permission with B, and B says B withholds the permission, B doesn't allow. So Sangyan, now you tell me, how do you make a sentence for A?
For A.
Ah, play football. Try. Earlier we just did. So keep on writing those little tips on the desk somewhere.
Sorry.
Okay, try now.
A.
A is asking for permission to play football, and B says, no, I can't allow you now.
Shall I play football?
Okay, shall I play football with you? Or
Shall I play
B could be
football with
B,
you?
or B could be his mother or father. A could
Yeah.
be a boy, B could be his mother, father, brother, or principal. Okay, so you have to be very, very polite there, because they look, you're asking permission from somebody means they must be senior in this case. In this case, okay,
Sorry.
because allowing and not allowing is not is not a kind of a task of a peer group of a friend, but a senior. So that these things also you have to understand. So what kinds of questions are there, you have to write accordingly. So this is a 2 marks question, okay, because you're writing 2 sentences, 2 marks. So as you said, okay, you can simply say, would it be all right if I play football? You can simply use the word would. Would it be all right if I play football? Okay, or is it all right, or could you please allow me to play football? Then B says what? Then B says what? B says,
I'm afraid I can't.
yeah, I'm afraid I can't let you. Finish. That's easy. For B, it's easy. Now let's go down. Now let's see some tips here. How we change present tense, or how we change the tenses into the past tenses in case of reported speech. Just have a look at this picture. Present simple becomes past simple. Present continuous becomes past continuous. Past simple, present perfect, and past perfect, they all become past perfect. The 3 become past perfect. Similarly, go down. Past continuous, past perfect continuous, past perfect continuous, they all become past perfect continuous. Okay. Similarly, go to future. Future going to becomes was going to, or were going to, plural or singular case. And future will or conditional, they become would. All right. So look at the picture also. I will call you tomorrow, Friday night. Then reported, he said that he would call me the next day. That means next day is a Friday night there. Okay. Now let's go to next. Now you are to try to answer these questions yourself. Okay. Look at the example. Look at the first example in the red, and then you try to answer these questions yourself. Look at this. Can I use your cell phone or call my mother? To call my mother. Then your answer is, she asked, because it's a question. It's a question, that's why we have to write, she asked in the past tense. This ask is what? The word ask is here, reporting, what do you call, past tense. It is also called reporting verb. You know reporting verb? Asked, inquired, wanted to know, told, ordered, commanded. These kinds of words are called reported. Reporting verbs. See, the reporting verb is the past tense here. The rest of the tense also changes. Look at it. She asks if she could. So can becomes could. She asked if she could use my cell phone, because she's asking you now. That's why my cell phone to call her mother. She asked if she could. You can also write she asked me here. She asked me here, right before the word if. Okay. Here
Yes,
we are not writing this. You know why? Because it's me, my is already there. The same person is already there. If you write me again here, it becomes quite clumsy. It's not necessary. It's not necessary. She asked me if she could use my cell phone. This is not necessary, okay? Because she asked, my is already there. So why to use the same pronoun or possessive pronoun twice? So it's better you use only once in such cases. At other times, you have to use. Let's go to second example. May I use a camera to take some photographs? Now change into reported. May I use your camera to
so
take
there's
some
no I.
photographs? Okay. There is no I in this case.
There's no I.
Where? Which number
Yeah,
one?
in that question.
Number one?
No, in question number two.
Oh, yes. Sorry, sorry. Thank you so much. It was not there in when I typed. So I'm so sorry. I'll have to use that. Okay. You just add yourself there. Thank you so much. So it's not that only teachers know everything. They can also be corrected by students. Thank you so much. So what we do here is we have to add I there, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So just understand that I is missing, but it should be may I. So how do you change into reported speech now? May I use your camera to take some photographs? How do you change
He,
it? So he he asked,
he asked if
yeah,
he
he
could
could,
use his
yes,
camera
if he could.
to
Instead of
take
saying he
some
might,
photographs.
listen to me. May is not always might. Okay, you can also use could. He asked if he could or if he might. Even if you use could or might, no worries. There it's right. Okay. He asked if he might use my camera to take some photographs. So at the end, do we put a question mark or not? Do we put a
Yes,
question
sir.
mark or a full
No,
stop?